Hey guys, I'm here today to show you my vocal chain and some of the gear I'm using. A lot of you have been showing me love in the comments section, and I see you and I appreciate you. I thank you for watching and commenting. Something to note before getting into this is that I was using the TLM 103 by Neumann, which is kind of modeled after the U87, but I just recently got the U87 a few days ago. I actually haven't put out any music recording with that, but I will be. It's a great mic. It's just not as full or as buttery or anywhere near as expensive as the U87. But Neumann is a great microphone for pop vocals, especially paired with the Avalon. Also, I want to preface by saying I'm not some sort of mixing genius. I did go to school for it for a few years, but I picked up a lot of stuff just watching other people on YouTube. So hopefully you can take something away from this today. If you see something that doesn't make sense or you don't agree with, just be easy. This is my vocal chain. It does not have to be yours. Okay, getting right into it. I'm using the U87, which is a very expensive mic, but it sounds great. I record in my closet so as to block out as much of the sound as I can. It doesn't get rid of all of it, but it does a great job. From there, I'm going into the Avalon VT737 SP. I have the settings on that set to pretty much exactly what the manual tells you to set it on. From there, I'm going into the Universal Audio Apollo 8 Quad. Universal Audio actually has this cool interface, and you can process things without it eating up CPU on your computer, but I just have my signal going straight into whatever DAW I'm using. And for today's sake, I'm using Logic. Let's jump right into it. First thing on my chain is Melodyne. I like to record everything here so I can have control over the performance, the pitch, the volume, the timing, and this is where I do the majority of the tuning. And then next I have Auto-Tune. Really this is just, I mean, it depends on the genre, you know, pop and R&B, they're gonna have more of a tune sound. But if it's any other genre, I just kind of keep the settings dialed back so that it's just keeping things held together a little bit. From there, I have two RDSers. One is to catch the ch and the tr, the tries and the ch sound, and one is to catch the actual s sounds. From there, I have the RVox, which is just gating some of the background sound out and doing a little bit of compression. Also, something to note along the way, I'm trying to keep the volume at about the same level just to make sure my gain staging is right. And then from there, I have two REQs, cutting 100, finding problem frequencies for my mic and my specific voice to cut out, doing a little bit more here. I ran out of channels to work with, and just boosting a little bit up in the highs. From there, I have the LA2A from Waves. It's my favorite vocal compressor. It sounds great, adds a lot of warmth. And then I have the SSL E channel. I've gone back and forth from the E channel and the G channel several times. I find that the E channel sounds a little bit better with pop and R&B style vocals. Just really finding frequencies that I like here, boosting them just a little bit, rolling off some lows, again, doing a little bit more gating, just to make sure no room sound is bleeding in when I'm not actually singing into the mic, and doing just a little bit of compression. And then next, I'm using the Logic stock EQ just to dip out a few more places that I found were still, you know, bleeding through. The mic that I have picks up every frequency. So just cutting again and then cutting a few more frequencies, no more than 3 dB that I don't like. Next is the C6, very important. Note where I've kind of split the vocal, getting rid of a lot of lows, controlling the rumble, and then just kind of lightly controlling the body where my voice actually sits, and then the highs. And then last, I know it seems like overkill, there's a lot going on over here, but everything is for a purpose, everything is for taste, and everything is just adding something subtle along the way. I don't really have anything doing anything crazy all at once. It's just kind of subtle that makes kind of a really nice, clean pop studio vocal sound. This is the Logic stock compressor, and I really like the way their studio vocal sounds. I started with just a studio vocal preset and then just kind of mixed to taste. And then that's the clean signal. It's a lot, but hopefully you can kind of see what I've done along the way here, and that's helping you guys out with some of your own vocals. Again, my voice, my mic, my preamp, my room, all that is going to be specifically tailored for my vocals. You can't copy exactly what I have and expect the same results, but you can at least learn something about what I've done here. From there, I have the signal bussing out to 3 channels. The first one is reverb. The second one is an H delay. and the third one is a doubler. And two things I like to put on my master fader, the SSL compressor, and then the L1 limiter, just to hold everything together. I usually just have this tapping everything when it's all said and done, and then this, I don't attenuate any more than 3 dB here ever. And that is the current chain I'm using. I hope that helps you guys out. Let me know in the comments section if you have any further questions. Stay creative, stay following your dreams. I know I'm having to remind myself of that, but I do appreciate all the love you guys send me. It keeps me encouraged and motivated, and look out for some new stuff soon.